now. Hey, listen, I'm behind. Julian, that means stop now. All right? Look up here, please. Today, we're going to multiply. Very, very simple. All right? But there is a pattern involved. All right? And I want to try to show you the pattern. All right? Now, again, I've noticed some of you guys are already ahead and you already worked a little bit ahead. So I appreciate that. But I want to show you something up here that I think is really important. All right? First thing I want to do is I want to remind you how to multiply 12 times 11. All right, now the reason why I'm showing you that is because that's the same process we're going to use to multiply a binomial times a binomial. So when we did this, we did 1 times 2 is 2, 1 times 1 is 1, 1 times 2 is 2, 1 times 1 is 1. Then you added them together. So 1, 3, 2. So the answer was 132. Now, why am I showing you that? I'm showing you that because we're now going to multiply x plus 5 times x plus 2. All right, number 1. Everybody put down number 1. Now, x plus 5 times x plus 2. Most kids put x squared plus 10. That is not equal. That is not true. All right, it is not true. All right, so I'm going to show you. In the future, I'm going to show you how to mentally be able to do that. You should be able to just look at that and say that's just x squared plus 7x plus 10. All right, but right now you don't see the pattern. So I have to show you what the pattern is. So to show you what the pattern is, you're going to write it as a multiplication problem with them stacked on top of each other. Now, why do we do that? Because that's exactly how you did 11 times 12. All right, now let me show you. Positive 2 times positive 5 is a positive 10. Positive 2 times x is a positive 2x. And then x times 5, positive 5x. And then x times x is what? X squared. Thank you. X squared. And now you add that together. All right? Just like you did before. That's how we got what? X squared plus 7x plus 10. It is very, very, very easy. Very easy. Yes. Yeah, put the variables on the left. What?
Wait, so how do you get the x squared?
Well, what's x times x?
Oh, okay.
Right?
How come 2x wouldn't be 2x squared?
Because 2 times x is 2x.
And then how do you get x squared?
X times x. Right? X times x is x squared. All right. Now, again, here we go. Number 2. All right, so write down y minus 2 times y plus 4. And let's see what you can do. Positive 4 times negative 2. Negative 8. Then 4 times y. Positive 4y. Then y times negative 2. Negative 2y. Now, usually the mistakes people make are just with the signs. And then y times y.
Y squared.
And so your final answer is? Look how simple that is, guys. It's very, very easy. Very easy. All right, you just have to know the rules. All right. Now, number 3. Here we go. B minus 7 times B plus 3. Quickly multiply that out. Let's see if you know how to do it. All right. So here we go. 3 times negative 7. Negative 21. 3 times b. 3b. b times negative 7. Negative 7b. And then b times b. All right, guys. You should see the pattern now. It's very simple. It's very simple. All right, it does get a little bit harder as we go down. All right, because we'll be doing a trinomial, but still nothing difficult. All right. So now let's see how good you are. 4n plus 3 times n plus 9. 4n squared plus 39n plus 27. Anybody have any issues? Okay. Number 5. 8h minus 1, 2h minus 3. Okay. Should be able to tell me that's a positive 3. Negative 24h. Negative 2h. 16h squared. Yes, ma'am.
How did you get 16h squared?
2h times 8h. Any questions? Any questions? All right, last one before we go to something a little bit harder. All right, see if you can do this. Negative 54, negative 12a, positive 45a, 10a squared. $10a squared plus 33a minus 54. Anybody have any issues? That's really easy, right? Really, really simple. And next week I'll show you how you can literally just multiply that in your head and you can just get that answer without doing any work. All right, but right now you have to understand the process. All right. Now, the next one we're going to talk about is question number 8. Let me see. All right. So now I'm just gonna grab number 8. Did I put 8 somewhere else? Yeah, it's right here. Okay, here we go. Now, again, same exact process. Same exact. All right, it's just like multiplying 123 times 12. It was annoying. All right, so here, again, we're just doing 3a squared plus 4a minus 4, and then 2a minus 9. You can see it's very easy if you know how to multiply. All right. Now, negative 9 times negative 4 is what? Yep, so now just positive 36. Then you have a negative 36a, and then negative 27a squared. Is everybody okay with that? Now we're doing the 2a times negative 4, which is negative 8a, and then 2a times 4a, which is positive 8a squared, and then 2a times 3a squared, which is, that is right, 6a to the third. And now you're adding. So again, 6a cubed minus 19a squared minus 44a plus 36. Anybody have any questions? All right, I agree, that's not bad. All right, now what I want to do is I'm going to grab number 9. All right, we're going to go ahead and do number 9. All right, so let's see if you can do that. Now again, this one's a little bit harder, all right, because you got to make sure that you line things up properly, all right, and you'll see what I'm saying, all right. Let's go ahead and get started. 4y squared plus 7y plus 2 times 4y squared minus 3. Now the first line is pretty easy. Multiplying by negative 3 gives me negative 6, a negative 21y, and a negative 12y squared. Does everybody agree with that? All right, now you got to be careful. 4y squared times 2 is what? 8y squared. Where do you think we put that? Under the squares. That's exactly correct. So this would be a positive 8y squared. And then it would be a what? Positive 28y cubed. And then a what? 16y to the fourth. Are we okay with that? And now this one's kind of nice because now you only have to add 2 things together. So your answer is 16y to the fourth plus 28y cubed minus 4y squared minus 21y minus 6. Do we agree? That's not that hard. Not that hard. All right. Now, I really am going to do 2 more problems. All right. Number 10 is really as hard as it gets. All right. Because, again, this is a trinomial and a trinomial. All right. So it's kind of annoying, but very easy. All right. If you know how to multiply like 123 times 125, same exact process, just a longer. All right. So let's take a look at it. All right, 5x squared plus 3x minus 4, and then x squared minus 4x plus 5. Give you a minute, see what you can do. All right, should be pretty easy. Okay, check your first line now, make sure it's correct. Negative 20, positive 15x, and 25x squared. Your second line. All right, just got to be careful because you're multiplying by negative 4. All right, so negative 4x times negative 4 is a positive 16x, negative 12x squared, and then negative 20x cubed. Everybody okay with that? And now multiplying x squared. Now again, everything's got to be lined up. So it becomes negative 4x squared, positive 3x cubed, and then 5x to the fourth. Draw your line underneath it. And once again, you can see how everything lines up nicely. So here we go. 5x to the fourth minus 17x cubed. What is that? Positive 9x squared plus 31x minus 20. Like I said, that looks tricky, looks hard. It's very simple. All right, very simple. All right. Now, what I want you to do is I'm changing up the homework, okay? So I'm going to ask you at the top of your paper, I'm going to have you write down the numbers that I want you to do because it's not necessary to do all of these. All right? So here we go. I want you to do pretty much 12 through 23. 12 through 23. And then I just need you to do 25, 26, and 27. And that's it. All right? But what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to grab 23, and I'm going to do 23 with you. All right? So please look at one more, and then you're on your own. All right? So I'm going to do 23. All right. Now, why does 23 look a little bit harder? Because there's 2 variables, that's all. But it's not. All right, it's not hard at all. All right, so let's just write it down again. 3z plus 2y and 11z minus 5y. All right. Now, negative 10y squared. Now, for whatever reason, does everybody see they wrote the z first? I just wish they wouldn't do that, but they did. All right? So they're not writing it in standard form. So does it really matter? No, it doesn't matter. zy is the same as what? yz. All right? Now, for me, personally, when I'm multiplying these together, I just have to put them in alphabetical order. All right? That's just the way I am. All right? So if I multiply, that becomes negative 15yz. Does everybody see that? If you put zy, do I care? No. And then it would be negative nothing. Now I'm going to the next line, and it would be positive 22yz, and then it would be 33z squared. And now you're just adding them together. So your final answer would be 33z squared plus 7yz. Look, guys, that's very simple. It's very simple. All right, sorry about the technology problem at the beginning, but you still have probably a good 10 minutes. Try to get as much as you can done. In the meantime, I'm calling you to my desk, and I'm going to look over your homework. And guys, look, missing a homework is not a big deal. Just it can't be consistent. All right, you have to do the work. It's not that hard. All right, so get busy, please. Stay quiet. All right, get the work done.